In the heart of Europe's Alps, nature is unleashing its fury. Two peaceful mountain towns, Bardonecchia in Italy and Gschnitz in Austria, are now facing critical emergencies after back-to-back extreme weather events brought devastating floods, mudslides, and destruction. These aren't isolated events. They're part of a broader pattern that's putting mountain communities under extreme pressure. Let's begin in Bardonecchia, a picturesque Alpine town located in Italy's northwestern Piedmont region, just a stone's throw from the French border. Known for its charming mountain views and popular ski slopes, Bardonecchia is now unrecognizable. A relentless barrage of rainfall has triggered a major flooding disaster, placing the town in a full-scale emergency. At the heart of this crisis is the Frejus torrent, a normally calm mountain stream that winds through the town. But over the past 24 hours, under intense and sustained rainfall, the torrent turned violent, overflowing its banks and rushing into streets, homes, and public spaces with devastating force. This wasn't a gradual rise in water. It was sudden and overwhelming. Water levels surged within hours, leaving no time to prepare. Streets were swallowed. Cars were seen floating down roads. Basement homes flooded, and key infrastructure buckled under the pressure. Tragically, the flood has already claimed a life. A 70-year-old local fruit vendor, known affectionately in the community, was swept away by the torrent after stepping out of his van. Despite swift efforts by emergency responders, he could not be saved. His death has shocked the community and underscores the deadly seriousness of this event. Emergency services have been working around the clock. Firefighters and mountain rescue teams have saved at least 10 people, many of whom were trapped inside submerged vehicles or flooded buildings. Rescuers are using boats, ropes, and even helicopters to reach those in isolated or unsafe areas. Mayor Chiara Rossetti has declared a maximum red alert. In a direct and urgent public message, she told residents, "Stay indoors. Do not attempt to drive. Stay away from the river and surrounding roads. This is a dangerous and evolving situation." And she's not exaggerating. The A32 motorway, which links Bardonecchia to Turin, has been completely shut down in both directions. Local and regional roads have become rivers, filled with mud, debris, and rushing water. Train service has also been disrupted, stranding travelers and delaying international connections. Adding to the complexity, several summer camps in the area were housing over 150 children when the flooding began. Thanks to fast action, all of them have been safely relocated to a sports center being used as an emergency shelter. The damage goes beyond flooded homes. Businesses have been inundated. Entire neighborhoods near the river are without power. Access to clean water is becoming an issue in some districts, and schools and government offices are closed indefinitely. What makes this worse is that this is not the first time Bardonecchia has experienced severe flooding. Just 2 years ago, the same Frejus torrent overflowed, triggering mudslides and landslides in the area. Locals are now asking why more hasn't been done to protect the town from repeated disasters like this. But Bardonecchia isn't alone. The surrounding region of Savoy in southeastern France, just across the border, is also underwater. Rainfall totals there have surpassed 100 millimeters in just a few hours, prompting landslides, road closures, and evacuation alerts in mountain villages. As Bardonecchia struggles with the aftermath, there is a growing recognition that these events are part of a much larger problem, more frequent and more intense weather patterns, driven in part by climate change. Further north, a dramatic situation is unfolding in the village of Gschnitz, in Austria's Tyrol region. A stationary thunderstorm hovered over the area for hours, dumping an estimated 80 liters of rain per square meter in a very short time. That's an extreme deluge by any standard, and it quickly overwhelmed the mountainous terrain. What began as gentle mountain streams turned into raging torrents, surging violently into the valley. One of the worst-hit places is the Mühlendorf, an open-air heritage museum showcasing Tyrolean culture. It's now buried under mud and debris. The situation is critical. Roads and walking paths have been destroyed by floods, fallen rocks, and landslides. Several people were rescued by helicopter as emergency crews worked rapidly to evacuate those at risk. A coordinated response is now underway involving firefighters, mountain rescue teams, and even the Austrian military. Shocking videos reveal the scale of the damage. Homes swallowed by water, walking trails torn apart, and entire fields buried under mud. Stay safe, stay informed, and subscribe for more coverage of critical global events.